In this video, I will show you exactly how to shift your identity in a real, practical way, how to stop trying to change and start being different. You don't need anything else other than this video to become a new version of yourself. You just need a decision and a structure that supports it. I'm going to show you how. Because the woman you want to be isn't waiting for someday, she's waiting for you tomorrow morning. So in this video, I will show you exactly how to shift your identity in a real, practical way, how to stop trying to change and start being different. Grab a pen and a paper, grab a notebook, because this one is about simple actions that create real transformation. Not next month, not next year, but starting right now. Identity before action. You'll never go beyond the limits of who you believe you are. If you still identify as, I'm too emotional, I'm not confident, I never know what I want, you'll always find a way to prove yourself right, because your behavior always matches your identity. So the first step, simple, decide who you are becoming, not in theory, but in language. Stop saying, I'm trying, start saying, I'm becoming. Stop saying, I struggle with my emotions. Start saying, I'm learning to process and handle my emotions. The shift starts in how you describe yourself, because your nervous system believes you before anyone else does. Letting go of your outdated version. To become your next version, you have to stop being loyal to your old one. The version of you, the one that overthinks, that has doubts, that delays, she kept you safe, but she can't take you where you are going right now. Sometimes she was even necessary. She helped you survive seasons of uncertainty or chaos, but if you want to grow, you can keep honoring patterns that belong to a past version of yourself. So today, before tomorrow starts, I want you to take a moment to write down 3 sentences that represent who you are done being, and 3 that describe who you are choosing to become. I'm gonna give you some examples. I'm done shrinking my opinions to keep the peace. On the other hand, I'm becoming a woman who speaks with calm authority. I'm done over-explaining my choices. And then I'm becoming a woman who lets her actions speak. I'm done saying yes to what drains me, but I'm becoming a woman who protects my peace first. I'm done apologizing for my standards, and I'm becoming a woman who honors my truth without guilt. When you make that separation clear, you stop fighting your past and start partnering with your future. And sometimes that means detaching emotionally from the identity you built to feel accepted, the easygoing girl, the strong one, the people pleaser. You can love who you were and still decide she's no longer in charge. That's not rejection, it's evolution. Embody before evidence. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start acting like you are ready. Embodiment is not pretending, it's practicing the energy of the woman you are becoming, even when your life doesn't look like hers yet. So tomorrow, when your alarm goes off, don't ask yourself if you'll feel like showing up. Ask, what would the woman I'm becoming do right now? How does she walk, talk? What does she eat? Does she work out in the morning? How does she communicate? How does she respond when something goes wrong? Then do that calmly, without drama. Figure out the answers of your new version and start applying them little by little, step by step. Doesn't have to be the biggest move. Small steps are also okay, and you're gonna build the idea. Just start embodying it. Because when you move like her, this woman you want to be, your brain starts registering that this is who you are now. Even one small act, as I said, saying no calmly, cleaning your space, keeping one promise, builds evidence for your new identity. That's how transformation actually sticks, not in intensity, but in consistency. It's in the quiet moments that your new identity begins to trust you. That's how she's born, not through massive effort, but through quiet repetition of who you now claim to be. A structure that supports your new self. You can become a new version of yourself inside the same chaos. Your environment, your habits, your rhythm, they all teach your nervous system who you are. So tomorrow, I want you to change one thing. Maybe clean your space, prepare your clothes in advance, set your morning rhythm, Something small but intentional, because structure is not control, it's safety, and your feminine energy thrives in safety. Most women think structure kills flow, but it's actually what gives your flow direction. If we don't have rhythm, our energy scatters. Without rhythm, you keep starting over. So having a structure doesn't take your freedom, actually creates it. It's the reason you can show up calmly, create with focus, and rest without guilt. I'm gonna give you a small example. Preparing your morning the night before isn't not about productivity, it's about self-trust. So start doing it. When you set screen boundaries, it isn't about rigidity, it's about protecting your peace, calming down your mind. Organizing your environment isn't about perfection, it's about signaling to your brain, I'm safe, I'm in charge, I make right choices. And I will even go further, even with friendships, relationships, your job, you have to ask, is it bringing chaos or peace? Because everything around you is reinforcing your identity, either the old one or the new one. Sometimes a loss is actually a huge gain, where you empty the space for bigger and better things to come. Let the new structure support your softness. Let it hold you, not limit you. You don't need a new life overnight, but you need a rhythm, a start, and to surround yourself with what reminds you who you are becoming every single day. Keep that in mind. Reinvention doesn't happen in big moments. It happens in quiet mornings, quiet moments, small steps. In the choice to act from identity, not emotion. In the discipline to hold your standards when no one's watching. You don't need to wait for motivation. You need to lead yourself intentionally, consistently. Tonight, before you start your day tomorrow, ask yourself this one question. Who am I becoming? And how would she move? And then move like her. If you like this video, if you identify with this content, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram, where I share a little bit more about myself, routine, mindset. It's gonna be a pleasure having you everywhere. See you next time.